Halsey Blocher and her mom, Heather, take positive to a new level. Halsey was diagnosed with spinal muscular atrophy when she was just over a year old. At the time, it meant that she was likely to live only a few years. Well, getting that news changed their lives forever, but it's how they live their lives each day that makes Heather and Halsey positively Fort Wayne.
I remember all of it. I remember every bit of the phone calls. So I was really young and I wasn't quite sure I even knew what muscular dystrophy was. And the nurse called and said, it's positive, which wasn't positive at the moment. It meant that, her cap on life, as I was told, wasn't going to be past 2. It was going to be the end.
Instead, it was a beginning, and one doctor's message had a powerful impact.
He said, they may say she won't live past 2 or 3. They may say she will never speak. They will say that she won't, be able to breathe. But he just told me not to put a cap on her life. And that advice is something I took with me every day. Just not to put a cap on it. Let her live quality of life to the fullest.
And so it began. Enjoy each day, no matter the challenges.
Yes, absolutely. Those are camcorder days. Our entire first year of life with Halsey is videotaped because I just soak up every minute of it. And she was a happy baby, she was so happy.
The biggest thing I think for, remaining positive for our family is definitely through faith. We're a Christian family, so we definitely rely on God a lot for that, and knowing that He provides for us in all situations, even ones that to the world maybe seem a little dim.
We get to have a friendship and a bond that is stronger, I think, than just mother-daughter. We've weathered a lot of storms, and I've held her through. She's almost died so many times, and she's come back from those situations. I wouldn't say physically stronger, but mentally stronger.
It's definitely that positivity. There really is a good in every situation. Sometimes it's hard to find, and it doesn't mean the bad doesn't exist. But that good is always there if we look for it or have others who can help us look for it.
What's the hardest thing about living with SMA?
That's a very good question. I actually have to think about it for a minute because I spend so much time actually focusing on the positive that sometimes I forget about that. But I don't know. I think it's just maybe all the little day-to-day things that add up to something big. The combinations of fatigue and coughing and insurance battles and all the things that it takes to manage life with a disability. It just all adds up.
I think somehow the Lord just knew we would be compensated with positivity and outlook and all the things that we needed to overcome. So it's just been a balance for us.
Just two incredible people I've had the good fortune of knowing for about 20 years through the MDA telethon that we did years ago. By the way, February 28th each year is Rare Disease Day. It is a day dedicated to generating change for the 300 million people worldwide living with a rare disease. Heather and Halsey share their story to encourage others to be courageous in the face of their trials, knowing something good comes from all situations. And this was only part 1 of our story. Next week, we will show you how Halsey is following her dream of being a writer. She has a regular column that offers glimpses into everyday life of people with SMA. You don't want to miss that. And to learn more about SMA and to see all of our Positively Fort Wayne stories, just head to our website, wayne.com, hit the news tab, and look for Positively Fort Wayne.